Okay, so welcome back again, everyone. I'm Tom,
I'm Jack.
and this is Barn Podcast.
On board.
So today we're going to look at mindset. Yeah, what is mindset to us? How does that come in with training, sport, performance, and life? So I'll hand it over to you, Jack.
Yeah, so first thing I think we need to clarify is exactly what do we mean by mindset? Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
Sure, go for it.
So for me, mindset is just our approach and our kind of guiding philosophy towards things. For example, do you pull onto the motorway and somebody is driving a bit slowly in the inside lane and delays you up? That's the action, that's the thing that's happened. How you react to that is based on your mindset. When you get to the gym, there's only one bench left, and you think to yourself, okay, I'm going to get that, and then somebody has it. Do you throw the whole session out the window, or do you switch gears and find another way around it? Mindset, I think, determines how we approach things, but also how we react to things as well.
Yeah, so for me, everyone focuses on lifting heavier, running faster, but it's your mindset that decides whether you actually show up. You just alluded to it there.
Yeah.
You know, push through sort of a challenge that you're facing, and stay consistent long enough to get the results you want.
Yeah, 100%. Do you have the underlying ability to dig in when you need to? And can you stay consistent even when the situation is maybe not as favorable as you'd initially thought?
Yeah. I think it's not just about what you do in the gym.
Yeah.
But how you approach it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Anybody can write a strength program, a hypertrophy program, a speed program. Anybody with the slightest bit of knowledge can do that these days.
Even AI can do that.
Even AI can do that. No. And anybody can pick that program up and use it. How you benefit from that program, that session, that approach, that training will differ based on your mindset. It may not be the major thing that we need, but it is definitely something that can have a massive difference, even though it only needs small tweaks.
Yeah. Everyone, so what I tell people is mindset's about your response to things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has bad days, bad sessions. You can have a bad game even, but it's just how you respond better. Better athletes are going to respond to a loss from a game than athletes that don't.
Like, how many times have you spoken to people and they've gone, like there was traffic on the motorway, so now I'm late to the gym. I don't know if I can be arsed now. It's like, you're 15 minutes late. Like, have you got the time to delay things by 15 minutes? Yeah, you probably have. All right, cool. You still get your session in. Or like, I've had a really rough day. I probably had like half hour or an hour's less sleep. Cool. One night in a row? Yeah, cool. You can crack on. Or I've had a week of bad sleep. I've got a newborn. Yeah, great. Okay, but what are we going to do about it? Can we train? Yeah, I can get another session in. Cool. Don't lose the week, even when things are really bad. And that's where those mindset changes come in. You see some people going, I can't do 5 sessions, but I can do 3. And you see people going, well, I can't do 5 sessions, so what's the point?
Yeah.
And they're slight changes in approach that make a massive difference.
I picked it up from uni, but it's like growth mindset versus fixed.
Yeah.
So growth, you're looking at the positives. Even in stuff that's quite negative, you're always looking for learning in losses and sort of look to grow and develop.
Yeah.
Even when stuff doesn't go your way.
I think that brings me back to another one of my phrases. I've already got one of them in today, but one that you'll quite recognize and remember is, it is what it is. You know, sometimes
it is what it
is what it is. Sometimes you just got to go, look, it is what it is. But what can I do about it now? If it's happened, it's already happened.
Yeah.
But what can we do now? And I think that is massive for training.
Yeah. Failure is not the end.
Yeah.
I think it's part of actually getting better. It's just part of the process.
Or even just the problem that you've encountered that delays or even if it stops your training. All right, go again tomorrow. I think people get caught up these days with this mindset of throw it out the window if it's not perfect. Come on, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I would say my other one, but I'm not going to. It is what it is. Let's see what we can do now Now we know what the situation is.
Yeah, and you can see mindset in the way an athlete approaches, warm ups, how they handle mistakes.
Yeah.
And or how they react when you just give them feedback.
Yeah.
On their game or how they're lifting in the gym.
My favourite athletes are 1-0 down. Now we turn the screw.
Yeah.
Like the ones who are good athletes will get even better when you're 1-0 down, one try down, and you've got 10 minutes left. Those athletes will come good. Their mindset is strong enough that they can go, right, now it's time to go to work. And they dig in from there then.
Yeah, exactly. You can't coach effort.
No.
I don't think.
No.
You can coach how to handle the challenges.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why we try to create environments that build resilience.
Yeah.
Not just strength.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the secondary benefit of S&C and just lifting in general and training in general is the psychological impact it can have on your life. If you can handle heavy things across your shoulders, you can probably handle heavy life. The two go hand in hand. Sometimes, not always.
So I'll ask you a question now.
Go on then.
How do you build mindset in your sessions? Is it something you plan for, or does it just happen naturally?
I'm in the college environment, so we do sometimes plan for things to go wrong so we can try and build some resilience, because resilience is massive in education. The modern teenage landscape, the modern teenage population has had their chance at building resilience stolen from them in the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And we believe that we've got an opportunity to rebuild that. And even more so in sport. You lose on a regular basis. Things go wrong that are out of your control on a regular basis. Sometimes, however, we will make things go wrong. Or, well, in S&C, it's a safer idea to push the athletes to the point of finding out where it'll go wrong, i.e., I don't know if I can lift this. Well, we're going to find out. I didn't say my phrase.
Yeah.
Well, come on in, let's go and find out. And you can just see the athletes going, what do you mean? It's like, all right, let's see how hard you can push. And that is something that we will happily allow and something that we know we have the opportunity to build in, but it isn't something that we plan for. It kind of, we're aware that there's going to be a chance somewhere for us to develop mindset and build resilience, but we don't necessarily always know when and where. We just kind of pounce on stuff. Well, I do in the gym. The coaches a bit more because they can design full sessions based on failure and worst case scenarios. We don't want worst case scenarios in the gym.
No, absolutely not. No.
So I tend to kind of let the opportunities arise and then pounce on them. But I am always on the lookout for opportunities where I can see a captain developing in the gym and go, I'm going to now help him understand that mindset, that trait, his ability to tidy up after himself, his ability to stop his set and go and support his mate who's struggling, that is an opportunity for us to develop some good mindset.
And absolutely, where you're here in the college, your sort of first role with the gym is S&C and getting
100%. Physical performance,
athletes stronger for their sport. But then the second part of you is that lecturer and sort of teacher.
Yeah.
And you want to highlight if someone's doing something really good.
Yeah.
So it shows the rest of the team then.
At the end of 2 years, they don't have us. And at the end of the 2 years, they're 18. They're adults. People are going to start treating them like adults. They need to be able to hold themselves like adults. And again, this is getting really philosophical and really corny, but that's where I like sport and why I like S&C particularly. The whole job of S&C is to make you do things that you couldn't do before. Therefore, they're things you can't already do. It's going to be hard. Do you have the balls to dig in? I picked up the 30s. How was it? Yeah, it was all right. All right, now we're going 35s. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. But we're going to find out.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I used to like S&C because of the anatomy. I'm changing this muscle and hypertrophy versus hypertrophy. Which is it? And now I'm like, nah. I'm just building big, physical, strong freaks that are going to be really good adults. And I like that. My question to you is, though, what are some examples of good mindset? What do people with a good mindset display? When you see, so I see things in the gym and I go, I need to jump on that. When you see stuff, what to you says that someone's got good mindset?
Attitude, I think, firstly.
Mm.
You know, say, hypothetical, I unveil a hanging finisher at the
Yeah.
end of the set.
Yeah.
Are they going to go like, oh, no,
Yeah.
don't want to do that?
Yeah.
Do they just like sort of check out?
Yeah.
Or, oh, yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Come on, then.
Yeah.
Throw it my way.
Or are they the type of person that's like, oh God, here we go, as they're lining up to start?
Yeah. Just sort of slowly creep into the start position.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
They'll get it done anyway.
Yeah.
And then you got the flip side of, some people just want to attack it head on and try and beat it.
Yeah.
You know, that difference is huge.
Yeah, 100%. Slightly competitive.
Yeah.
What's a really important understanding for us as coaches when it comes to developing mindset for you? Like when your athletes are coming to you, is there anything, and they're saying like, oh, I don't know, what do you think is really important for us as coaches when it comes to mindset? Do we need to sit and talk to the athlete? Do we need to give them challenges? Do we need to help them figure it out? Or is it on us to lead the way? What do you think?
Firstly, I think that'll depend athlete to athlete, person to person. Some people need that arm on their shoulder and sort of guide them through. Other people will just need to, kick up the arse. Go do that. That'll be good for you. All right. Yeah. And that might differ from on a rugby field if you've got number 1 in your back to a number 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I laugh and joke with the football boys. I played centre back as a kid. And I always laugh and joke and go, centre backs were the workhorses of this team, and we centre forwards, you flashy idiots up the front. Yeah, you don't know what hard work is, and it does come down to what type of person you've got. But some people are no front rows, dig in, please, lads, with a few expletives in there. Whereas you get your smaller, more technical, light-footed individuals whose job is to avoid being hit. They need a bit of like, come on now, pal, you got this, you can do this. I don't need you revved up, but I do need you to understand that it's time to dig in. And some people definitely need a talking to, others need to be shouted at. And it all depends, like you said, it all depends on the person. Some people need that psychological aggression, and others just need it'll be all right. I got 3 kids. The boy's a cannon, he's only 1, and he is very much like, wow, headbutt. Whereas my middle one is very much like, it'll be all right. And my eldest, depends what day it is, netball games or whatever. It's like, dig in today? Yeah, go on in. How are you feeling today? Not great. All right, come on, let's have a chat. So I think you're right. Context and person make a big difference.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the foundational mindset they have of achieve or avoid is definitely really important.
Fight or flight.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And you can change it. You can become a person that runs away from challenges, as in you can be a person that runs away from challenges, and you can definitely turn into somebody that runs towards challenges. And that's why S&C is so good. You are given a challenge every session. How you choose to react to it is up to you. That's your mindset.
Yeah.
Are you I'm going to go 2.5 kilos heavier today? Or are you, well, it says 4 sets of 8 on the program, that's what I'm doing. I like that, and I learn a lot about people when I lift with them or when I see them lifting. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I love S&C. I love S&C. It's just the best, isn't it? What a real job.
No, it's not. Maybe that's another episode.
Yeah, book that.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a long one.
Yeah, hour special.
We'll get lost in that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think mindset switches off? No? Does it carry into school, into sport and life, or is it just purely in the gym or on field?
You can dial it down.
Yeah.
But it's always there.
Yeah.
We don't pick our captains based on field performance. We pick our captains based on attitude, travel, how they get around, how they act, what they do when things get hard.
Yeah, because everything off field is going to translate on the field.
100%. And you can definitely dial it down. Don't get me wrong. My captain's perfect in the classroom. Are they balls? But are they good kids? Will they put their chairs underneath? They put the rubbish away. They'll say good morning, ask how the weekend was doing. Yeah, absolutely they will. If somebody falls over in the canteen, will they go and pick them up? Yeah, 100% they will. If somebody's being picked on in the canteen, or the ILS students walk past, yeah, they'll help them out.
Yeah.
And I think when they get on field then, or when they get in the gym, that's when they really shine. And we spot our first year. So our second years are normally captains. We spot them in the first year. They're the boys that put their hands up for things. They're the boys that answer questions. They're the ones that tidy the gym without being asked. They're the ones that are on time, wearing the right kit. And they really shine in certain contexts, but you see glimmers of it elsewhere. What do you think? What's your thoughts on that? Does it transfer like 100% to 100%? Is somebody always on, or can they dial it up, dial it down, switch it on, switch it off?
I think you can't be always on, because that'll be fatiguing.
Yeah.
To always have that mindset of just trying to achieve your goals all the time.
Yeah.
You need, just like anything else, you need rest. Yeah. If you exert yourself physically, it's the same thing. Mentally exerting yourself. Yeah. Just keeping yourself on track and being consistent. So you need to rest your brain sometimes as well.
And that's where I think that you can dial it up and dial it down. Because even when you dial it down and you have a day where you're supposed to hit 80% effort and you just don't have it that day, you still show up. You still go and get something done.
Yeah, ease off a bit.
Yeah.
So that means you can come back the next day and not go for that 80%, completely wreck yourself, and then you're out for a couple of days.
It's something positive. There's positive plays and there's negative plays. Those positive plays, they may not get 50, 60 meters. They might only get 1 or 2. But that's better than 0, and it's definitely better than going backwards. And sometimes it's not about just balls to the wall, 5th gear and flat out. It's understanding that you need to be able to moderate that and modulate what it is you're up to. Now, your mindset, and in terms of, I still need to get something positive even though I don't feel great. I still need to do something positive even though it is at the fan. That, I think, is where people with really strong mindsets will show, is where they dial it down, but it doesn't disappear.
Yeah. You can pivot slightly here. So we touched on it in our strength episode, I'm sure. But you gain confidence through getting stronger, right? Massively. And I think confidence impacts your mindset. Yeah. If you're more confident, you're just going to think more positively about outcomes.
Yeah.
For me, one of the biggest things I've learned with that and confidence is it's not something you wake up with.
Yeah.
It comes from, it's not a feeling. It comes from that preparation, built through action, repeated action.
Yeah.
It's built through consistent work and seeing yourself improve.
Yeah. Like I always say, nobody feels good when the alarm goes off.
No.
But those who have prepared and have practiced and have experienced what it's like to then go back to sleep and rush are the ones that go, this is positive for me. I can get up here. And within 10 minutes, you'll feel great. Whether you get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., whether you get up on your alarm or an hour after your alarm, you're going to feel exactly the same in the first 30 seconds, 2, 3 minutes, 4, 5 minutes. Until I'm 20 feet around the corner, I've had that first sip of coffee, I feel exactly the same, whether it's 5, 6, or 7 a.m.
Yeah.
You do. And those with mindset, and a positive mindset, and a beneficial mindset are the ones that go, well, I'm just going to get up. I'm just going to do it. And then they go, okay, this is okay. And they're also the ones that go, oh, yeah, I am 10 minutes late, but it'll be all right. The ones that go, oh, yeah, the car park is full. I am going to have to walk a bit further. That's all right. And the ones that go like, oh, I am 2.5 kilos down on my lifts today, but that's all right. And I think that 5 a.m. alarm, that 4:30 alarm, that's the test of, are you ready? Have you done the work that will get you to where you are, that will allow you to go, I'm going to feel like crap, but let's just dig in anyway. Let's just have a go anyway. And if I need to ease off later on, I'll ease off later on, but at least I'm moving. Okay, so I think that conversation leads us lovely on to, we've touched on it a little bit, but let's recap it and really cement it, is how anybody can go about developing a better mindset. We sound a bit negative, like we're talking about nobody's got this decent mindset and it's very rare. It's not rare.
No.
But how can people develop a stronger mindset?
Good question. Firstly, I think through small habits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's important to start with like small wins and build small wins on top of each other so they make a big win overall.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Nah.
Again, going back to last week with that aerobic base, anything worth having is going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Just dig in, get it done.
Yeah. It's about consistency.
Yeah.
Just
keep turning up week in, week out, and it builds good habits.
Understanding that the things you're doing are moving you forwards,
yes.
even if sometimes they don't feel like it.
Yeah. Again, like growth mindset.
Yeah.
Growing, learning, developing, facing challenges head on, smashing them out of the way.
Yeah.
And
for me, it's being aware that challenge is a good thing.
It's healthy.
It's healthy. Challenge is positive for us, and we should be happy to accept a little bit of challenge. Don't get me wrong. Some things are super stressful, they're too much, and we can't deal with them. But regular exposure to just a little bit too much isn't a bad thing. And I think that's something that can definitely benefit people long term and long run.
Yeah, because when that big challenge comes your way, because it will, it's life.
So it goes,
it'll make it easy. So if strength is about building the foundation, speed and power then about expressing it, mindset for me is what keeps it all together.
Yeah, it's the sat nav.
Yeah.
It's the ability to keep on track and stay the course.
Without mindset, none of the other pillars will last.
Yeah. You can be as strong as you want. You can be as fit as you want. You can be as powerful or as fast as you want in the moment. But can you keep doing that for a long period of time?
Yeah.
Whether that's sport or whether that's just general health and fitness.
It's what keeps you training, learning, growing. Things get tough.
It's all well and good being able to do it when the sun's shining, you've had loads of sleep and you've eaten really well. But can you do it on a rainy Tuesday night in Stoke? Please tell me you get that reference.
That sounds like an answer.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get copyright struck.
That's a good point, actually. Tuesday night in
Stoke.
Yeah.
Okay, wrapping it up then. Thanks for listening, guys. Means a lot. Hit follow, comment if you have any questions. Share with your mates. And next week we're gonna finally hit our last pillar, which is movement quality.
Oh, can't wait for that one.
Just moving well.
Yeah.
So stick around for that. Thank you.
Enjoy.